The Miami Dolphins are in big trouble. The Bills are 7-1 in their last 8 games, including the playoffs. The only win coming early in the season last year, where the Bills had to play an extreme Miami Heat. The famous game where the Bills couldn't stop the clock in time and forced Ken Dorsey to have a meltdown hotter than the Miami Heat. But this time, the Bills don't have to worry about that, as this will be a nighttime game with potential rain and being in the low 70s to high 60s. The Miami Dolphins also have an injury problem. Key starters Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb are out for the season. Corner Xavier Howard is doubtful. Last year, Tua had an injury problem. This year, it's a problem to stay competitive or beat playoff caliber teams. They got stampeded by the Bills and turned into fish soup by the Ravens. Now, those losses aren't all on Tua, as their defense couldn't stop a pedestrian. But every time the Dolphins come up against a Super Bowl contending team, Tua does not show that ability to get into a shootout to be able to win the game. Now, these stats here are before the season started, but it seems though that trend has continued. And if it was not for a Cowboys fumble, Tua and the Dolphins would still not have a win against a playoff team this year. Tua also seems to have a problem staring down his first read, forcing the ball into places where it don't belong, like Deshaun Watson on the massage table. It seems like Tua is at his worst when he's under pressure or playing from behind. And if you're an offense-based team like the Dolphins, this is not a good sign. And in the AFC, you're more than likely going to have to play one of the top 3 teams in the Ravens, Bills, and the Browns, all of which can put points on the board and make stops on defense. And if you manage to get through those tough AFC teams, more than likely you will have to face the 49ers in the Super Bowl, which last year the Dolphins did not do good against, and which was a game that Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt, which gave rise to John Harbaugh's long-lost son, Brock Purdy. Now, as things stand, I do believe Buffalo wins this Sunday, which will give the Bills the 2nd seed, and the Dolphins will drop all the way down to 6, which is currently the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are locked in at the 3 seed, and the number 6 seed would come to Arrowhead to play the Chiefs. And despite the Chiefs' struggles this year, they did beat the Dolphins in Frankfurt, Germany in a neutral site. But being more injured and playing with Arrowhead, I do not like the Dolphins' chances. But anything can happen on any given Sunday. Now, I may sound like a massive Dolphins and Tua hater, but that is not the case. I actually do like the Dolphins and would like to see Tua succeed, as they are a fun team to watch when they're clicking on all cylinders. But this is a team that I think will be one and done in the playoffs, and have not showed me anything on why they would be a team considered for the Super Bowl. Now, if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications, share with your friends, and tell me what you guys would like to see next.